for the stars, for the heavens I'm aiming. Out here gaming, while y'all out here baller shaming. Never changing, let it do what it do. Run it back to being in your youth and running around a hot, humid Tennessee summer with your buddies. Around the tender age of 10, you run into your house to the freezer to quench your thirst with a popsicle, and you notice freezer bags full of cash. Somehow you know this is not regular for most households, but you knew not to tamper with it. This is the life of a young Mario Mims, growing up in North Memphis in the rowdy Ridgecrest apartments, surrounded by like 15 other active hoods on the north side of Memphis alone. Mario, who his family called Yo for short, quickly learned his street smarts from a mother and father who were involved in the game. Both doing prison stints along with a few of his aunts and uncles for hustling. Yo soon got into the family business and started running around older folks who gave him the tag Gotti. They gave him the moniker Gotti because he was always about his business like the legendary gangster. Mario would later mix his name shorten Yo with Gotti together and become Yo Gotti. Inspired by local rap heroes like Skinny Pimp, 3-6 Mafia, and 8-Ball and MJG, at just 14, Mario started rapping and putting out mixtapes under the name Little Yo. Little Yo came out with a mixtape, Youngsters on the Come Up. He then used the name Yo Gotti and released The Dope Game to the Rap Game. He then released a few more mixtapes, and by this time Yo Gotti not only had North Memphis behind him, but all of Memphis. Yo Gotti would say they believed in him more than he believed in himself when it came to music. Yo Gotti would drop his signature mixtape, Cocaine Music, which would become a series. This series caught on so well that Yo Gotti would name his label after it, Cocaine Music Group, CMG, which he would later change to Collective Music Group, a more corporate sounding name. After releasing 9 albums and over 20 mixtapes, Yo Gotti is now popping and commanding $80,000 a show, and his label CMG, which now has major distribution, is one if not the strongest indies in the game. He has some of the hottest artists, 42 Doug, Moneybagg Yo, Black Youngster, and recently signed in California's biggest independent artist, Mozzie, and female phenomenon, Glorilla. With musical business partners like L.A. Reid and Jay-Z, he is certain to turn some, if not all of those artists to household names. Yo Gotti's career has not been without bumps, like the man he adopted half of his name from. In 2010, he was arrested for a shooting with 6 people getting hit. He beat those charges like the original Gotti. He has also had a tour bus that he was in shot up. One of Yo Gotti's rap rivals that is no longer here with us, R.I.P. Young Dolph, also from Memphis. His Sprinter van was shot up more than 100 times in the Charlotte, North Carolina, failed assassination attempt. Gotti's name was mentioned, and he was a person of interest. He was later cleared, just like the Teflon Don. Young Dolph would later be shot in Los Angeles and survive, and then later killed in his hometown of Memphis. And both times Gotti's name was mentioned as a person of interest.
The LAPD now wants to talk with rapper Yo Gotti following a shooting in front of Lowe's Hotel in Hollywood.
The individual you've mentioned has been possibly identified as being involved in what took place earlier. To what degree, we have no idea at this point.
Yo Gotti's name has been cleared of all charges, and he makes it very well known publicly that he has nothing to do with the murder or shootings of Young Dolph or anyone else. Now let's bring some lightness back. Let's talk about some of Yo Gotti's toys. He has accumulated with his hard work lots of them. He has a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a Maybach, a Rolls Royce. That's literally all the baller cars, ain't it? He didn't have to choose. He just went out and got them all. Yo Gotti also has a $7.6 million mansion in Los Angeles. And guess who his neighbor is? The Disney CEO, Bob Chapek. Also living down the street is Los Angeles Rams Super Bowl champion wide receiver Cooper Kupp. Well, let us hear GRIND Gazette tell you about Yo Gotti's portfolio, since that's what this is about, right? Of course, he got his label CMG with some of the hottest artists in the rap game that we mentioned already. He also has a successful upscale steakhouse in Memphis called Priv. He also owns a portion of a professional soccer team, DC United, which last evaluation was at $730 million. Yo Gotti keeps his personal business very well personal. We just know he has around 6 children. And even as a young Mario, he always knew he was going to be successful at something. He just didn't know what. Definitely the pride of North Memphis and the Ridgecrest apartments, where legally he is not allowed to pull up because he has incited riots when he shows up to his old stomping grounds. Millions in cars, millions in jewelry, and of course millions in real estate. Yo Gotti is living the life of a boss. And on his straight narrow legal path, he will not live his days like the gangster whose name he was given at a young age. So with that, us here at GRIND Gazette gotta tilt our top hat to Yo Gotti for having such a nice portfolio. We out. Continue to like and subscribe to GRIND Gazette, where we always pocket watching. And if you don't grind, you don't shine.